So, I've just done a viewing for a 7-bed in Cathays, Cardiff, and I've got to say I'm very impressed. For the size of the property, it's been very, very well renovated and maintained. All the walls are nicely painted. There's laminated floor throughout the entire property. There must have been probably 4 toilets and maybe two or three bathrooms. Very impressive. There's quite a few, I think 2 or 3 en suites as well. So I definitely charge a little bit extra per room, and the room sizes are really good too. I've got to say, like I said, I'm very impressed with it. The agent has said that the landlord is happy to accept a company let. I think they're asking for 3,150 currently for a 7-bed in Cardiff, which is not too bad, to be honest. But my offer is probably going to come out under that, to be honest. I'll have to run the numbers through my my profit calculator, and we'll see what that comes up with, and then I'll look to put that offer forward. I already know the demand is there. I've had an advert up for the past few days for Cathays at 575 a room, and I'd be getting anywhere from 4 to 8 messages every single day. It's been really blowing up, so I got no issues with filling the room. There's young students in there at the moment. They've only been there for a year and they've left, or will be leaving. They were currently still in the property. The agent didn't specifically say why. They just said that they're students and they're leaving. So we'll see how that goes. Very exciting times. Wow, what an afternoon. That was crazy. So I put in an offer yesterday on the 7-bed in Cardiff, which was rejected. That was for about 2,500, I think a little bit more. And I had a viewing the same day with the agent for 9 apartments, which I rejected. But the agent did say, look, if you can get 3,000 for that 7-bed, I think the landlord will be happy to work with you. And I came back and I said, look, I don't usually do this, but I will come up to 2,740. Very specific, but that is, through my profit calculations, the absolute max I can offer. And I said, look, I want to come and speak to you and the team in the office today. Is there any chance you'd be available? And he said, yeah, come on down. So I've come down, and I popped into the office, and I spoke with Noor, is the guy I've been speaking to, and also Mansir, who is the owner of the agency. And I've spent the past hour there just chatting with the owner, Mansir. Amazing guy, very well established, managing over 150 properties. Very, very, very impressive man. Very impressed by myself as well, about kind of my mannerisms and how I come off, and my drive and determination to make this business work. And he's pretty much secured the deal for me at the rent that I have asked for, and he's said to send over the contracts. So it looks like I've just secured myself my first rent a HMO deal. Not guaranteed yet, but it is looking like that. So I'm going to get the contracts over. I'm going to speak to my mentor as well, and we're going to go from there. But looks like it's all up from here. I have officially got my first rent a HMO deal. The landlord has signed the contracts today, and I went to the estate agents to pay the deposit. That's all gone through. So I should be picking up the keys at the start of July. The renovations should take place between the 1st of July and about mid-July, the first half. I don't think it'll take too long. There's not that much to do. The second half then I can dedicate to doing viewings, and hopefully then get the whole property filled during August. Hey guys, so I'm just out doing some shopping at the moment for my HMO. I'm just picking up a few things like some mold and mildew spray, some black bags, and some other general purpose things for when I get the keys tomorrow. I just want to make a good head start on that now, so I'm going to take you on to do some shopping. Okay, so the first thing I want to get is a double duvet set, and for the double duvet set, it's just really going to be for staging purposes. But the tenants, when they move in, they can choose to buy these off me if they'd like, but just for now I'm just buying one duvet set to stage all the rooms, just for the pictures, so they look really nice and staged and professional. And I'm also going to pick up a few little bits, like some side tables and things like that. Side tables. What do you think? Think they go well together?
Yeah.
Yeah, happy days. Okay, so I want to pick a rug. I do already have a lighter coloured rug that I've ordered from Temu. That's going to be probably for the dining table because it's a much bigger one. So I do want to get a smaller one to put by the coffee table. The sofas are black, so I want something that's going to contrast nicely against that too. As well. Yeah, get that too. Okay, so my carpenter is making me some bespoke shelving as well, so I want to get a few of these like little succulent plants too. So I'm going to pick up a few of these now, and I think I'm probably going to go with the one thing I was concerned with is all of these being loose, but they seem to be okay. So I'll get a few of these, £3 each, happy days. I'll get I think 2 of these. 2 grey ones. I think I would like something that can kind of flow down a bit as well, kind of like ivy. Doesn't look like there is any of those there at all. I'll give that a miss. One of these two. A set for £15. Happy days. Get that. Okay, happy days. You're gonna need a cookware set as well. So I think I'll get this Russell Hobbs cookware set. Okay, pack of tea towels. Very nice. Now the fun part here is that there's 7 tenants, so the amount of cookware I'm going to need is going to be very expensive. So I'm effectively going to need at least 1 or 2 of everything. So for 7 tenants, I'm going to need, you know, 1 of everything. So 1 bowl, 1 plate, 1 small plate, everything. Ideally, I think I'm just going to get 1 of everything for now, and should anything break, I can just then come and replace it as well. I'll get 2 of these.
They're 18 actually. A lot of things are reduced.
The trolley's getting a bit full now, so pop this in there. So now I get 2 of these.
Mugs it.
Ideally, you want to get a set of mugs.
Yeah, mugs
as well.
and glasses.
Perfect. Yeah, glasses too. So, 2 mugs. Sets of mugs. And I'm gonna need drinking glasses too.
Oh, that one's open.
Great. sugar. Set of that. I know I saw a vacuum at the property when I was there last. Whether or not that's still there, I don't know. Again, I'll be there tomorrow, so I'll double check that, and if I need to come back then it's like 10 minutes around the corner, so I'll do that. So one of the things I'll be doing in the living room is wall mounting the TV, as I'm getting some wood slats on the walls as well. So I'm going to get a TV mount as well, so I don't have that currently. This little TV wall mount. So another thing I need to get, is very important, is the right masking tape for painting. So I get some nice crisp lines, so I'm going to get some frog tape. This stuff is on the more expensive side, but it's very important, so I'm definitely going to get that. Go ahead and hop that in there. So I'll get that again. Now this is just going to need to protect all the floors for this, so I'm going to get this now too. Let's take a look. So what I want to get is I want to get some charcoal radiator paint, and I also want to get some charcoal or black paint for the walls too. So a tough and washable black paint I think would work perfectly. I'm going to be using this to paint the walls where the wood wall slats are going, so that behind that needs to be painted first, ready for my carpenter to come in and then put the slats up, so I'll get this now. Do already have some green paint in my house from when I painted my own house, so I'm going to use that as well. And in the dining area I'm going to paint half around the wall all the way around, just for that dining area, just to break up the room a bit and add a bit of contrast too. Is that stop it there though. So another thing I need to get is some kind of caulking, things like that, just to seal or reseal around any areas if there's any kind of mold areas at all. I'll be removing that and resealing it too, so I'm going to get some of that. I've already picked up a caulk gun too, so I'll just get this. And another thing I need to get is a pack of screws and plugs for anything I need to hang up on the walls. Get a pack of these, Okay, so I'm gonna need to get some black bags, surface cleaner, multi-purpose cleaner, cleaning wipes, black mold remover, obviously thick bleach, nice mountain pine. So I'm also gonna need to get 3 toilet bins because there's 3 separate toilets in the property. So we'll get those.
Dented. Top one's dented.
Yeah.
It's much.
Do you do YouTube and stuff, TikTok and stuff like that?
Yeah, social media content, things like that. Just
do you?
filming
Yeah.
kind of my whole process of property investing.
Nice.
So I'm at the stage now of renovating the property. So I've got the property deal. I've
Nice.
taken it on now, and I'm
Congrats.
just in the process of renovating now. So I've got a carpenter coming on Tuesday, and I'm buying all the bits and bobs ready for that.
Oh, that's nice. Congrats. So that'll be 417 and 17 pounds.
Okay, so I've just had a call from the agent to say that the keys are ready for collection. So I'm now just going to start packing up some of the stuff I've got ready, loading it into the car and taking the trip down to Cardiff. I am now just starting to move everything in. I've got a load of my renovation stuff here, ready to start going, and I've got some family members upstairs now just starting to paint. I'm just popping out to the shops now to get a few little extra bits for painting and we can make a start. Myself and my family started painting the feature walls straight away to get them ready for when the carpenters arrived the next day to install the wall panels. This started with using masking tape to create the sections to paint, and the whole process took several hours to complete as there are 7 bedroom walls to paint as well as the living room wall. So that's day 1 over for the HMO renovations. You can see this is one of the bedrooms. I finished putting some black paint on the wall, ready for the slats to go in the morning, and I've made up a bed for myself. I don't have a bed cover. That was an oversight, didn't get that, but I do have all the bedding ready as well, so I get a good night's sleep now. So I shall see you in the morning. Day 2 started with clearing the living room, ready for the carpenters to come in with the materials. Just going to go ahead now and install this lockbox on the wall. I've already pre-drilled the holes and put the plugs in. So I'm just going to get these fitted now. And then I've also bought this master lock metal like wire. The key will attach to this and this will fit on the inside. It's just got some sticky back 3M adhesive. So the key now can attach to this. That means then when the cleaners come, all I need to do is give them the code for this here. They can use this and lock the door. Lock it, let themselves in, and the tenants also, they don't all need keys. They can just use this one key on the wall, so it saves me having to get another 7 keys cut. There we go. Happy days.
Right, let's start getting the slats on, guys, because we're leaving here.
So the carpenters have arrived. They're just unloading the van now. Ready to get some of the furniture in. So we've got a dining table, looks like we've got some benches too. All the wall slats are coming in now, so I'm excited to see how this goes. I contracted Woodfellas Bespoke Design for the renovations. These guys always do a top-notch job, and I'll leave their details in the description below. Cheeky Dominoes here, boys. Just saw the other guy now, he just popped out.
Yeah.
I bumped into him, so I said, there's 2 cheese and tomatoes there for you.
Awesome.
Alright.
Thank you so much.
No problem, mate. Whilst the carpenters were installing the wall panels in the bedrooms, my family and I continued painting the living room and dining room area walls as they needed a freshen up. Let's take a look here. So it pretty much extends down to this double gate here. That does open, and that can also be used as a drive. Probably won't use it because there are cars pretty much always parked there, but that could be used as a drive potentially. I fitted the master lock yesterday, so that's all fitted. You walk in here, got the living room. There's gloss on the walls on the frame, so watch your elbows and shoulders.
Alright, let's shut the door.
Alright, so
I like the floor.
this is the living room. It's very well tiled and very well kind of painted. All the walls are already smooth, so I don't have to spend a tremendous amount of time kind of stripping all the walls of wallpaper. The standard of this is very good. I've been really fortunate with that. Throughout you'll see the flooring, there's laminate flooring throughout, or good tiles throughout. As you can see, I'm kind of mid-renovation, so I've got little bits of furniture here and there dotted around, and a few tools and things like that. All the blinds really are knackered, they all need replacing. I've got these minor little payment points that I'm gonna have to make. I'm trying to get the landlord to pay for a few things, but because he's international and I'm going through the agent, it's pretty tricky to get that. Get that done, wrapped up quickly in the time frame that I need it to. So I might have to just pay out my own pocket and try and get some of that money back from the tenants by paying first and last month's rent. And a lot of the furniture needs replacing in here because they're all kind of worn edges and things. They're cheap furniture. So all I'm thinking of doing is telling the tenants when they come for viewings that the furniture is on order, and that when they move in, it'll all get replaced. So it's just because I'm ordering so much for all the rooms, there's a bit of a delay in it, so I can get all the money from the tenants, use that money and buy all the new furniture. That's if I can't get the landlord to agree to replace it.
Which you might struggle with because you made the offer based on
I did,
current conditions.
And I pitched the idea to the agent that I could not pay rent for August. The rent is £2,740, negotiated down from 3,100.
Nice.
Pretty nice negotiation.
700 off.
And 50% for the first month's rent off as well.
It works like that. Is it? I always say it's like if you're advertising a car and you want £3,000 for it, you're going to advertise it at 3.5. To be knocked down. Landlords and agents doing exactly the same. All right, bro. Let's head through there.
So the sofas were included here. I've bought these coffee tables. Or side tables. That coffee table there I made myself a while ago. There used to be a carpenter. I still do some carpentry stuff.
Nice.
So I made that. I've got the dining table there made by my carpenter and the steel legs just behind you. And I've just picked up that TV unit there. So this is going to be the dining area. I've got seats coming as well. This year I've painted all the walls, a section of it black. And I'm getting some wall strips put up, which is what the carpenter is doing in the rooms now.
Just to add a bit of character.
Wall panel in there, TV unit there, and then the TV will be mounted on the wall. Coffee table here. So
when you're finished, send me some pictures.
Of course, I'm getting
I'll
some
include it in
professional
this
pictures
video.
done.
So, do before and after.
No probs.
So I'll tell the editor to wait.
Through. Brilliant. Well, so this is a shower, but it's a really old, crappy shower, so I'm kind of using that as storage for now. Because I think I'm probably going to use that as a maintenance cupboard, because there really isn't any, but there's enough showers and toilets. Watch your step here, the panels. This is bedroom number 1. This is room is going to be 650. It's a double room with an ensuite as well. If you want to come through here, there is an ensuite. I'm corking in there now, so there's
nice. 650 with an ensuite.
650 with an ensuite.
That seems cheap.
This at 650 is pretty much top end for Cardiff.
Paneling.
So again, same thing here. I'm effectively going to be using the paneling as kind of like a headboard, I guess. So the bed will just go slot in there. Paneling will go up, but a lot of the furniture in all the rooms are kind of like this. Colour furniture is all kind of like
standard student
it's all kind of fraying on the edges,
cheap.
things like that. So it needs replacing.
Because, they're terrible.
You know, I'm advertising this as high end or high quality accommodation.
Landlords buy that because it's dead cheap.
So I again swap this desk out. I may not. It's a pretty good desk. It's nice tempered glass.
I'd leave it. It's fit for purpose. It would go with the black.
And I think that one will be okay. So this number 1. Light off.
6 more bedrooms to go.
So number 2, another ensuite. Same thing again, black wall, just going to get the panels there. And then the other ensuite is just sheer. So I'm just going to get some more caulk in the sealant back in there. But again, another nice waterfall shower there. This another 650. So both of these ensuites have already been reserved with a £100 reservation fee. That's before they've even seen the rooms as well. So I know the demand is there.
I mean, it's a good spec.
A decent little white desk. That one will probably stay there. There's no visible damage and fraying and chips around it, so that one will stay. The chair will probably go. But again, another great room. Nice, good sized room there. This is then the shared bathroom and shower. Same thing again. Around there then is the boiler. Toilet there. Need to replace the seat that was broken. That will come from the previous tenant's deposit. And we'll go down to the kitchen next. So the kitchen is actually downstairs.
Nice.
Okay, so it's quite narrow.
Any of it freshly painted?
Nothing freshly painted down here. No, you're all good here.
So well tiled throughout again.
Yeah.
Really nice floor. All nice smooth walls as well. So nothing really that needs to be done here. 2 fridges included, microwave included, toaster included, 2 ovens,
Oh, perfect.
2 sinks.
Yep.
But 1 washing machine. This is the tricky part, is that there's 1 washing machine among 7 tenants, which is obviously very tight. It's not really doable. And when I was here doing the viewing, there were students here, and the drying racks and clothes were just scattered all over the living room on drying horses, which is no good. So what I want to try and get is a washer dryer, probably where this chair is, because where this pillar is, there's a gap there, which would be perfect, but because of the pillar, they can't open the door.
Yeah, I've had a 7-bed before, and how I structured it and the tenants, it worked quite well. It stopped complaints because everyone has a day.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a good idea.
One day. Get it all done.
Washing day, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. And then this
you could
other
even
area
stick
there.
their rotor up here.
Yeah. So I plan on getting like a little notice board there. There'll be a cleaning rota.
Yeah.
There'll be the Cardiff Council like bin schedules, things like that, recycling days and that type of thing.
Yeah.
So I'll get
Yeah,
that
it's
sorted.
a nice kitchen, bro.
Yeah,
Nice, lovely spare.
Great cupboards.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Again,
I gotta say, the landlord hasn't really spared much
chuck
expense.
room numbers on the cupboards.
Numbers on all the doors. Yeah,
it
of
stops
course.
all complaints and.
I started buying a few bits as well. I've got like the cutlery sets, and
Yeah.
dishes. I've got cooking sets,
Yeah, nice.
things like that. So I've started buying all those little bits as well. But yeah, all in all,
Yeah, good
very,
hardware
very
on
happy
the
with
floor.
this.
Yeah, it's lovely. It's nice.
So to come through here now, we have a fully tiled bathroom. So
Nice.
again, with a shower, bath, toilets, sink.
Yeah.
Happy days. Again, really great tiling throughout. Just need a
Perfect.
reseal around the bath, but other than that,
Yeah, that's standard.
Great.
HMO, like
Yeah.
every single HMO I've done
yeah,
is resealed the bath.
yeah. All right, so we'll head up to the first floor. Oh, one thing I did get as well off your recommendation was
Inspire landlord. Yeah.
the Inspire Ignite
Yeah.
landlord thermostat, the
That will
gas
save, that will
engineer.
save the first month.
Yeah.
You'll get your investment back on that.
The gas engineer has given me a quote for £200 to get this fitted and
Yeah.
installed, so
that's
I'll
what,
take that one.
£450 investment.
Yeah, yeah.
In 2 months,
I
you'll
think it
get
was
that
maybe
back.
389 or 289, something like that. It's a pretty decent price. So more than happy with that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
that will
re-gloss
honestly
these
be so
banisters
worth
as
it.
well.
I'd just clean them.
Yeah, but things like this here, like
Yeah.
yeah, it's where you put your hand, come around the corner, it's
Yeah.
just worn off. So they are
Sugar soap.
paint
is
around
really
here,
good
so
for that. Sugar
careful,
soap.
so-
Have you ever heard of sugar soap?
yeah, sugar soap.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty standard.
It's a nice bright room.
Nice bright room.
Yeah.
Walls have been painted, so be careful. Glosses are on the skirting boards.
I'm not touching anything.
Yeah. So yeah, this one is done with the paneling. I will probably oil the strips as well. I've got plenty of wood oil.
Yeah.
But a nice big double bed. Mattresses are like maybe a year old, something like that. So there's good mattresses.
Yeah.
The bed frames are not great, but that's going to be such an expense to replace all of those.
They're fit, as long as it's fit for purpose and it doesn't
Yeah.
fall apart.
But there's
That's
things
fine.
like this desk, like all the edges are knackered. They're really bad.
Yeah.
And there's no storage in here. There's like a chest of drawers or nothing. That's going to be tricky. So it's something I will
So
have
is
to buy.
that what's that behind
There
the
is
door?
storage there. So there is
Oh, okay.
one
Yeah,
cupboard.
that's
It's actually
enough.
deeper than I expected,
that's-
to be
that's
honest.
enough.
No, that's a lot deeper than I expected.
Yeah, and they've got that down
And
there.
at the top too.
They've got that kind of bench for a bedside
Yeah.
table.
Yeah.
Fine.
Great. Another toilet.
I mean,
sink.
HMOs don't need to be service accommodation.
Of course, yeah.
So when you say about this, I know it's scruffy, but
Yeah.
they won't care.
Yeah.
It's a HMO.
So there's that. Come across. Again, great flooring throughout.
Yeah.
Great walls. Nothing
Yeah.
really to do there. Another room here. So all the double rooms will be 650. The two en suites downstairs is the two en suites downstairs is 650. These double rooms here are 600. So again, don't even need to paint the walls. They're in good condition. If I did, it's a little bit tricky because the paint is like eggshell. It's not quite white.
Yeah.
So if I would have to paint one wall, I'd have to do the entire room.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm fortunate that they are in good condition. They don't really need repainting. So that's all good. But again, just this old janky furniture. This one is okay, shelving there.
Yeah.
But again, this bed is going up where you are there.
Yep.
Against there, so that's fine too.
Yep. Yeah, it's a lovely bright room. Yeah.
Same again here, another double room. Panelling's done there, just haven't finished painting. I painted the black bits, so what I've done Monday night is I stayed here overnight just to get the sections where the panelling is going painted. Then the rest of the walls can get painted at another time, so it's partially painted down there, just not fully done. Storage here, again, rail in there, plenty of storage too. I quite like these alcoves. And I think in one of the en-suites downstairs, there's a chest of drawers in there. Great, happy days. So maybe I can put something in there, or just leave it empty. The tenants can put something in there themselves.
They will.
Yeah, and we'll go over to the next room where my lovely mother is. Hello.
Has he got you working?
Yeah. So we blacked out this wall completely.
Yeah. Nice.
That's a nice big feature wall. The panelling will go up just in that one alcove.
Hello. You okay? I'm Kenny. Nice to meet you.
Again, another double room, six.
I love it when I see the family getting involved. Like,
Yeah. My brother and my father here.
Yeah, it's a proper like a business launch party.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's great. So she's just doing some glossing around the skirting boards at the moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything's it's going very well.
Yeah. Awesome.
All right, and then just up to the loft room now. Pretty decent carpets again on the stairs. They just need a bit of TLC. Looks like the carpenter has just finished in here as well. This loft room is 575, just because it's a little bit smaller. Again, a nice double room. It's got a double bed. But
again, I think you can get more because there's no traffic walking past.
Yeah, it's great.
People love being like secluded on their own, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
So
I agree. Yeah.
Pay for that.
Yeah, but the windows, there's two kind of bay windows.
Come on
here.
up, bro.
They need cleaning, but other than that, I get the cleaners in end of the week anyway, so they'll get that sorted. But yeah, it's pretty much done and dusted. It's my carpenter, Matt.
Hi, Matt.
Yes, one of them. Yeah. But yeah, he's done a tremendous job. Just finished up this room now, and it's looking great. With the rooms, a few of the rooms downstairs, the walls are concrete, so we can't use the pin nailer to pin straight into them. So what Matt's off to do now is that he's going to get a 6mm sheet of MDF.
I see.
Pin the panels.
Yeah.
They'll pin the strips to the big sheet of MDF
glue it up.
and then glue the entire thing up then. Otherwise it's going to have to be like 3 screws with wall plugs in every one, and that's going to be a wall full of holes.
Yeah.
So we're just going to go there. I've had to pay an extra £100 for that. But my carpenter, I actually started my woodworking business with my carpenter, not this guy Matt, but another carpenter, Anthony.
Yeah.
We started our woodworking business together when we were making resin tables, and we met at the timber yard looking for wood to make resin tables. And we kind of joked and said, oh, it would be crazy if we could get a unit together, because we were both in our garages.
Yeah.
And then a few days later, someone posted, one of my friends, that they were working on Star Wars, I think. And he had this big unit empty with all the tools, and I messaged Anthony. And we ended up sharing the unit together. So we kind of started our woodworking journey together, and we've just helped each other out here or there. And now I've done this. He was the first person I messaged to get in and do the carpentry work for me. So he's given me a tremendous price. So I'm getting all these walls panelled in all 7 bedrooms and the living room.
Yeah.
4 rustic scaffolding shelves and a dining table for £700.
Okay.
Happy days. Yeah.
Nice. Let's head back down to the living room then.
Yeah, of course.
Get the kettle on, I think.
Yes. I get the kettle on. Matt, do you want a brew?
Oh no, I'm good.
Yeah? No problem.
After the property tour with my mentor, I started assembling the furniture for the living room. I got this TV unit from Facebook Marketplace for £50 as it was unused by the seller and it fit the aesthetic of the living room nicely. I also gave the coffee table a light sanding and a coat of oil. I made this quite a while ago whilst I was running a furniture business, but never got around to finishing it. The majority of day 4 was spent helping the carpenter as he was doing the renovations alone whilst the other guys were away on another job. The day mainly consisted of sanding the wall panels to remove any marks and sharp edges. I also spent some time tightening up any loose fixtures and fittings such as door handles, towel racks, toothbrush holders and bed frames. On day 5 we got the remaining wall panels fitted, we got all of the bedroom wall panels installed through the week, and lastly got the living room wall panelled in the morning. Now that all of the panels are installed, it was time to see what the room would actually look like. We got all of the tools and waste removed from the room, had a quick tidy up and started moving the furniture into position. One of the last things I got the carpenter to do before leaving was cut a small notch out of one of the wall panels so I could fit the TV mount to the wall. I then popped out to a local hardware store to pick up some white melamine boards to add some shelving for the storage in the bedroom cupboards. To do this, I cut the melamine boards down to size, and I saved some offcuts from when the wall panels were installed and used them as supports for the shelving to sit on. Once completed, all that remained was to clear up. We started removing the tools and anything else that didn't need to stay and began cleaning and vacuuming the property. All that was left to do was add the bed in to stage the room ready to take some pictures. So I've just completed the first round of viewings for my 7-bed HMO in Kitayes. I've had one of the ladies just pay the £100 deposit to reserve the room. I've had 4 other deposits paid as well, so I've now got 5 rooms filled out of the 7, just 2 left to go, and the 2 other people that came for viewings have also confirmed they're happy to pay the £100 deposit as well. So I've pretty much filled the entire property from day 1 really, so everything's going good. I've got a few little bits that are left needing to do, so the blinds here are going to be replaced. As well, I've got a bed sheet on there currently, but that will be replaced. They're on order as well. But other than that, everything is ready to go. Everyone's going to be moving in around the 15th of July to the 1st of August, depending on when the reference checks come back. So exciting times.